What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Baddog back with another New York Giants video. And in this one, I want to talk about Odell Beckham. You can never talk about Odell Beckham too much. As reports have surfaced, Odell Beckham is now whining about wanting out of Cleveland. He and Jarvis Landry are saying to teams, come get me, come get me. Kareem Hunt called out the team the other day. And, you know, even though I picked Cleveland to win that division, figuring they'd go 10-6, I thought they were good enough to win the division. I didn't think they'd go anywhere in the playoffs, but I thought they could win that division. Not thinking Baltimore would be as good as they were, and not thinking Cleveland would be as bad as they are. But I also did mention if things go bad for them early, you'll get a lot of things going on in the locker room. There's a lot of big personalities in there. Baker's a big personality. Kareem Hunt, Odell Beckham, Jarvis Landry. There's just a lot of big personalities in that locker room. So when things start to go bad, you're going to hear them talk. It's just what they do. About 3 years ago, it was the first game of 2017 after we lost to Dallas. I talked about how the Giants should probably trade Odell Beckham, and I took a world of insults from people, hurling insults at me. I took a lot of hate for that video. And I made a video about it March of 2018 about how we should trade him. And I actually mentioned we should trade him to Cleveland. So I was on board with trading Odell Beckham. There's so many people that get on Dave Gettleman's case about why did they sign him to trade him. And I don't know how much more clear I can make this. If he did not sign him to that contract, the Giants would have had no leverage to move Odell Beckham, knowing that he would have been a free agent the year after that. So the Giants would have had no leverage. Having him locked up for 4 years, you know, after we traded him, we locked him up for 5 years. He played a year with us, but having a team having him for the next 4 years definitely gave us some leverage and got us, you know, a lot more than we would have had he not been signed to that contract. Now, some guys say Gettleman didn't listen to other offers. That's not true. Gettleman did get an offer from the 49ers. Then he got a better offer from Cleveland. He didn't go back and listen to other offers after he got the offer from Cleveland, but he did listen to other offers. He didn't wait for a counter offer, and he made the move. Obviously, hindsight being what it is, it was a good move for the Giants. Odell Beckham's trade value certainly isn't what it is. He doesn't want to be in Cleveland. Reports have surfaced that he has said he wouldn't mind playing for the Giants again. Now, obviously, he's mentioned L.A. I've heard he's mentioned Pittsburgh. I've heard he's mentioned Green Bay. I've heard he's mentioned a lot of different places, but he has said that he wouldn't mind playing for the New York Giants. Now, I was happy. Well, I wasn't happy. I wouldn't say I was happy we moved him. I wasn't upset, as a lot of people were. And although I mentioned it in my Olivier Vernon, after we traded Olivier Vernon, that I said Odell Beckham's probably next when it happened, I was still a little shocked. I couldn't believe Gettleman pulled that move. My question to you is this. I don't know who decided to move Beckham out of here. If it was Gettleman, maybe he can come back here, because Gettleman might not be back here the next year. And as you all know, I've been saying, you know, in my heart, I feel like he's going to be a Giant again. I don't know why, and it's probably very far-fetched, but there's a part of me that feels like he's going to be back here for some reason. If the ownership wanted him gone, if it was Mara and Tish's decision to get rid of Odell Beckham, then obviously he will not be back, because you're not going to change the ownership. So my question to you guys and girls out there, Giants fans, if Odell Beckham was available and, you know, he was a second-round pick, 1 second-round pick, would you want him back in a Giants uniform? You see, although I kind of wanted him gone, I was one of the first people to say I wanted him gone. I don't want to pay him all this money, wide receiver-wise. And I'm kind of going back on what I said with this, because it's not like I want him back here, but there's always a part of me that wondered, you know, looking at how good Darius Slayton has come along now, thinking about Slayton on one side, Beckham on the other, and Sterling Shepard in the slot. We can get rid of Golden Tate, you know, a year after next year, because his cap hit won't be that much. I always kind of wondered. Saquon Barkley had a good couple games. First 2 games this year, he got hurt. Didn't seem to be himself for the next few games after that. Looked good last week against Miami. But part of me wonders if it was Odell Beckham that opened up those running lanes for Saquon Barkley. Part of me wonders what it would be like to have Odell Beckham out there with a mobile Daniel Jones. So this stuff runs through my mind. And again, I'm not saying I want Beckham back here, but it always runs through my mind what the offense would look like if we did. He'd still be costing all that money, but we have a lot more cap space than we had when he was here before. He kind of cap restricted us. And we did take a massive cap hit. I believe it was $16 million by trading him this year. Kind of counterproductive. You're not really saving anything on the cap. But in hindsight, you got Dexter Lawrence, you got O'Shea and Zemenies, who both play really well the last couple weeks. Lawrence has played well all year. And Jabril Peppers was pretty damn good this year when he was healthy. So, again, my question to you guys and girls is this. If Odell Beckham was available for, say, a second-round pick, would you want him back in a Giants uniform? It's a good question. It's one I had to think about myself. If you would have asked me this 10 weeks ago, I would have said no chance in hell I want him back here. You ask me now, I tell you I got to think about it. So what do you think? What do you guys think in the comment section? Let me know. Would you want Beckham back here? Or you say to hell with him, let him move on. Let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, look forward to hearing your opinions. It's Baddog, and I'm gone. Peace!